In a country where the amount spent to shelter animals is 3 times the amount spent to provide emergency shelter to women suffering from domestic abuse situations, it is little wonder women are forced unthinkable survival strategies. Want to know more? Travel with me to Linda Hasselstrom's Bitter Creek Junction. Rattling on a pole, a crumpled sign announces gas bar beside a fuel pump's broken concrete base. I stand in waist-high weeds to fill the tank. 3 beat-up pickups, nose against the wall, boxes full of chain and oily rags. A skinny cat slumps in a corner. I step to the open door and pause, dazed by the dark inside. The smell of beer gone flat and spoiled food. The place is half groceries, half saloon. Get out of her way! A gaunt man shoulders me aside to slap a toddling girl. He grabs her arm and shakes her, while her dark eyes reach for mine. Pay attention when I talk to you! He yanks her hair to make her face him. How much? He says, shoves the girl away. I'm talking to you, Blondie. How much gas? I don't have no way to know from here. $9.55, I say, and notice the woman in gloom behind the bar. She sets beer before 3 men who turn their head to look at me. Her long dark hair hangs straight, not hiding bruises on her eyes and cheeks. She takes the bill I give her, hands me coins and change, and never once looks up. The child clings to her skirt. At the bar, 1 man elbows another, spins around to leer at me, his legs spread wide. He grins and scratches slowly. Saturday night, time to party. The jolly one points his bottle at me and yells, Party enough for all us right there. I yank my cap low, getting ready for the ceaseless prairie crosswinds. I plant my feet apart and take the time to squint and glare at every man. Cans and bottles rattle in the back room. The man yells, Your brat's been drinking pop again? Squaw! I'll tan her hide! The 3 men laugh. The child stands at my knee, looking up. I dig for the tin in my pocket as I kneel. You're a good girl, I say, and slip the folded bill into her muddy little hand. Smoothly, she makes the money vanish without a wince behind her. A woman must be smart to survive, must understand when her time has come. She can't take more abuse than her daughter can stand. Already, the child's eyes are dim. While she plans defection, a cunning woman will pretend servility. Endure the snickers. Endure the men who prod and pinch with eyes and fingers. When he slaps her, she won't grab the gun. She'll scurry, bend, think. Not yet, oh please, not yet. Still, in a land of drunken homesteads, dead-end roads and desert dust, a woman often learns she'll have to help herself. She might spread old blankets over the couch, cast them wide and thick. Steady and sober, she'll tuck the child in early, then wait until he snores. She might use from the covers, slide her feet over the floor to keep the loose board quiet. Put on a pair of his gloves, take the big moss agate from the shelf, tie a towel around it, and make knots to fit her hands. Swing the weight to test its mass against her arm. Standing by the couch, she'll breathe deeply of his sweat and smoke. Steady herself. Swing. Strike between the eyes. More than once. Then stop. Push the stench out of his lungs and listen for breath. She won't take time to solve or stare. She'll drop the rock beside his head. Wrap the blankets tight. Without a light, she'll drag him to the pickup. Drop the tailgate, haul him up. Gloves on, headlights off. She'll pick a dirt road, pounded every day by 100 pickups, headed for an oil field or Trona mine. She knows the roads. She'll drive deep into the desert, come home before the day dawns red. Nothing but a shovel rattling in the truck's bed. Park his truck the way a drunk would leave it. Sleep sound beside her child. At daylight, she'll inspect the couch, the ground around the door, the pickup box. If she sees blood, she won't wash it out. You wouldn't. If anyone asks about that man, she'll stay in her familiar shadow, shrug, say little. She didn't notice. She closed the bar, went to bed as usual. He was drinking with some woman. Roughneck she never saw before. Didn't come to bed. That's all she knows. She won't mention the bruises on her face, on the child's arm. They've all been here to drink when he was slapping her around. She'll run the bar the way she always did. Add the money to her hideout cash. Stay out of trouble. Maybe move next summer. Find some place where she can finally walk in sunshine with her daughter, humming an old blues tune.
If you enjoyed Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs as a child, then you will certainly enjoy this retold version with a surprising twist. Revolting Rhymes by Roald Dahl, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. When little Snow White's mother died, the king, her father, up and cried, "Oh, what a nuisance, what a life! Now I must find another wife." It's never easy for a king to find himself that sort of thing. He wrote to every magazine and said, "I'm looking for a queen." At least 10,000 girls replied and begged to be the royal bride. The king said with a shifty smile, "I'd like to give each one a trial." However, in the end he chose a lady called Miss McCallahose, who brought along a curious toy that seemed to give her endless joy. This mirror was framed in brass, a magic talking looking glass. Ask it something day or night, it always got the answer right. For instance, if you were to say, "Oh mirror, what is for lunch today?" the thing would answer in a thrice, "Today is scrambled eggs and rice." Now every day, week in, week out, the stupid, spoiled queen would shout, "Oh mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" The mirror answered every time, "Oh madam, you're the queen sublime. You're the only one to charm us, queen. You're the cat's pajamas." For 10 whole years this silly queen repeated this absurd routine. Then suddenly, one awful day, she heard the magic mirror say, "From now on, queen, you're number 2. Snow White is prettier than you." The queen went absolutely wild. She yelled, "I'm gonna scrag that child. I'll cook her flaming goose. I'll skin her. I'll have her rotten guts for dinner." She called the huntsman to her study and shouted at him, "Listen, buddy, you drag that filthy girl outside and see you take her for a ride. Thereafter split her ribs apart and bring me back her bleeding heart." The huntsman dragged the lovely child deep, deep into the forest wild, fearing the worst for Snow White's sake. She said, "Oh, please give me a break." The knife was poised, the arm was strong. She cried again, "I've done no wrong." The huntsman's heart began to flutter. It melted like a pound of butter. He murmured, "Okay, beat it, kid." And you can bet your life she did. Later, the huntsman made a stop within the local butcher shop, and there he bought, for safety's sake, a bullock's heart and one nice steak. "Oh, Majesty, oh, Queen," he cried, "the little rotten girl has died, and just to prove I didn't cheat, I brought along these bits of meat." The Queen cried out, "Bravo! I trust you killed her nice and slow." Then, this is the disgusting part, the Queen sat down and ate the heart. While all of this was going on, where had Snow White gone? She found it easy, being pretty, to hitch a ride into the city, and there she got a job, unpaid, as a general cook and parlor maid, with 7 funny little men, each one not more than 3'10", ex-horse race jockeys, all of them. These 7 dwarfs, though awfully nice, were guilty of one shocking vice. They squandered all their resources at the racetrack backing horses. When they had it back to winter, none of them got any dinner. One evening, Snow White said, "Look here, I think I've got a great idea. Just leave it to me, okay? And no more gambling till I say." That very night at evening tide, young Snow White hitched another ride, and then, when it was very late, she slipped in through the palace gate. The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in her parlor, eating bread and honey. The footmen and the servants slept, so no one saw her as she crept through the mighty hall and grabbed the mirror off the wall. As soon as she got it home, She told the senior dwarf, or gnome, to ask it what it wished to know. Go on, she said, have a go. He said, oh, Mere, please don't joke. Each one of us is stony broke. Which horse will win tomorrow's race? The Ascot Gold Cup steeplechase. The Mere whispered sweet and low, the horse's name is Mistletoe. The dwarfs went absolutely daft. They kissed young Snow White fore and aft, then rushed away to race some dough with which to back old Mistletoe. They pawned their watches, sold their car. They borrowed money near and far. For much of it they had to thank the manager of Barclayers Bank. They went to Ascot, and of course, for once they backed the winning horse. Thereafter, every single day, the Mere made the bookies pay. Each dwarf and Snow White got a share, and soon each was a millionaire, which shows that gambling's not a sin, provided that you always win.
Would you rather have your favorite book or an unlimited supply of chocolate? According to a recent survey by Hershey's brand chocolates, more than half of all Americans polled would prefer the chocolates. These results show America's current love affair with chocolate. Although we may love this food, a concern is often the extra pounds put on by eating it, right? Wrong. Chocolate can be a very beneficial food. As Americans begin to become more informed about the health benefits of chocolate, this industry continues to thrive. Chocolate is currently a $13.7 billion industry, according to research by Dartmouth Ames Tuck School of Business Administration. In fact, in the year 2000, the annual per capita consumption of chocolate exceeded 12 pounds, according to the Chocolate Manufacturers Association. So if you would like to improve your diet, do not rule out chocolate. Today I'd like to tell you about the origins of chocolate, then inform you about the numerous benefits of this food by showing you the mental and emotional benefits and the physical benefits that chocolate provides. To begin, understanding about the origins of chocolate is important to knowing why we should incorporate this food into our diets. Chocolate is grown on cacao trees primarily found in tropical areas of the world. Although Brazil produces only about 4% of the world's supply of cocoa, Bahia, Brazil is where about 85% of the country's cocoa is grown, states Chris Bright, a chocolate researcher who traveled to Brazil to learn more about the forest where chocolate grows. Africa, on the other hand, accounts for about 70% of the global production of chocolate, states Bright. The cacao tree contains pods which are about 20 centimeters long, which contain the cocoa used to make chocolate. These pods can be green, or a mixture of green, yellow, and red, and resembles a deflated football. Inside the pod is a cylindrical whorl of about 20 to 40 white seeds. This arrangement resembles an ear of corn. Although these seeds later produce chocolate, one of the most sweet, delectable treats on earth, these seeds taste bitter when eaten raw. The Olmec people of southern Mexico, as stated in an article by World Watch Institute, were among the first people to consume chocolate and did so in about 1000 BC. Cacao beans were used as currency by the Aztecs, which meant that these people were literally eating money. Chocolate as we know it, in its solid state, was not introduced until 1847 in Europe. As you can see, chocolate has been around for centuries, and since then, people have benefited from the mental and emotional aspects of chocolate. Chemicals in chocolate have been known to bind to receptors in the brain. When these receptors are activated, heightened sensitivity and happiness occur. Chocolate has also been known to act as a mild stimulant. Furthermore, there are chemicals in chocolate that are similar to that of the brain's adrenaline, and another chemical that helps the nervous system to function properly. Chocolates enhanced with herbs that provide functional effects are now available. Memory bars, energy bars, endurance bars, passion bars, and serenity bars are all available enhanced chocolates that help to boost the indicated mental or emotional aspect. These herb ingredients are also being added to chewing gums, jellies, and caramel candies. Lastly, chocolate has been known to reduce anxiety and depression in some people. In addition to mental and emotional benefits, chocolate can also provide us with numerous physical benefits. Cocoa is the highest source of antioxidants in the plant kingdom, states Clay Gordon, creator of the Chocophile, a New York-based website that helps to promote chocolate and provide education on the subject. Antioxidants are defined by the American Heritage Dictionary as a substance such as vitamin E, vitamin C, or beta-carotene, that is thought to protect the body cells against the damaging effects of oxidation. Antioxidants are known to have numerous health benefits. Antioxidants found in chocolate can help to relax the flow of blood vessels, which helps to have a healthy circulatory system. They can dampen the reactivity of blood platelets, which helps to prevent blood clots, reduce risk of heart disease, lowered blood pressure, decreased chance of stroke, and a lower risk of cancer can all occur by eating chocolate due to the antioxidants. Because dark chocolate contains the most